What is up, you guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. So today we're gonna talk about something really interesting that I had, it always baffles me. It always amazes me how companies with so much moolah, they refuse to pay people. I just do not understand it, right? Why this keeps happening, right? And I'm gonna talk about anime voice actors, dub, okay, English dubs, and they're not getting paid enough money, despite of the fact that anime is going to be a almost a $50 billion industry by 2030. Anime voice actors are not getting paid enough. Now, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell and like this video. I'm on a journey to get 1,000 subscribers, guys, and I very much appreciate your help. We're almost there, so thanks a lot. Now, I'm here at globenewswire.com, and it says anime market size worth around US $48.3 billion by 2030, right? So in 8 more years, it's going to be worth almost $50 billion, right? And it says the global anime market size reach at US 22 billion in 2020 during the pandemic, is predicted to be worth around $50 billion by 2030, and expanding growth at the noteworthy CAGR at 8% from 2021 to 2030, right? So this is great. This is great. I mean, something that people were made fun of now is going to be this huge business. The same thing with video games. Video games is going to be worth nearly $300 billion. I mean, it's a huge business, right? And it says crucial factors accountable for market growth are technological advancements in the anime industry, rising penetrations of OTT platforms, introduction to virtual reality. I'm not sure how this got in there, right? Improvement in standard of living, huge population of youth and children, rise in disposable income, people have more money to spend on anime, rising number of anime creators, and a whole bunch of things. Growing merchandise activities, across the globe. Anime conventions, they didn't put that in there, but that's one of the contributors. Yeah, and somehow, despite of the fact that anime is this huge industry now, for some reason, English voice actors are not getting paid enough money. So a new report from comicbook.com, it says new anime report stirs debate over work conditions in dub industry, right? So, despite of the fact that anime is going to be worth, $50 billion, like, there's people that are not making enough money. It says Stephanie Sheh, the voice actor Sailor Moon Usagi, has become a voice proponent of better wages in union contracts since Crunchyroll leveled up from its merger. Her voice has been joined by industry heavyweights including Steve Blum, Spike from Cowboy Bebop. It's getting serious. This shit is getting serious. Right? So, in their perspective, have netizens closely analyzing their favorite dubs. Right? It says employers are conditioned to believe that any actor who asks for too much can easily be replaced with someone else. And honestly, a lot of employers have this attitude, right? They can just replace you with anybody, right?
A lot of people ask why. Why treat the customer this way? Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
Now, one of the reasons why I decided to make this video was because I found out that the Jujutsu Kaisen movies, the voice actors for the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the voice actors weren't getting paid shit. The English actors, they weren't getting paid shit. Now, thank God that the Japanese actors, they were doing just fine. They were doing just fine. But it's the English voice actors that they were underpaid, severely underpaid. Right? And down here, if you go down here, it says the new report from Anime News Network shines the spotlight on the possibility of unions dubs. Now that Crunchyroll and Funimation are merging, the report brings up possibility of putting up union dubs with the Screen Actors Guild, so that voice actors can get consistent pay, working conditions, and more. Right? It says, but why is this so important for English dub actors, English voice actors? It says the report reveals that Jujutsu Kaisen English voice actors were likely paid just $150 to $600 each, based on the going rate in the industry. That's not a per hour rate. That's the total amount. That's the total amount. $600 for a movie? That is crazy to me. That is freaking nuts. That's total nuts, man. That's crazy. They should be making at least $50,000 to $100,000. No, at least $50,000 for a movie. I'm just saying. Like if you're not like one of the big celebrities, like I don't know, like Keanu Reeves or something like that, like Chris Rock, you should get paid at least $50,000 for an animated movie. But that's not what's happening. Now, I went to the Anime News Network, right? Because I was looking up, how much do dub voice actors actually get paid, right? So then I stumbled upon this article, and it says usually this is in the 60 to 80 hours per range, which sounds like a lot until you realize that an actor may only be needed for a couple of hours per week, right? And I think you know what the problem is? The problem is that I think because it has to do with anime, because if it was an American show, let's say if it was like, I don't know, if it was like a Disney animated show or something like that, then the voice actors, they will be getting paid like thousands of dollars, right? Like at least like $5,000 to $10,000 per episode. Like for Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm pretty sure the voice actors were making like 10 to 5 grand per episode, right? But because it's anime, they only get paid like, like $30 an hour, $40 an hour, and they only work for like, I don't know, maybe 5 hours. So then it ends up being not too much money. It ends up being not a lot of money, right? I guess it really depends. But for a movie, and by the way, the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, it did really well. I mean, it was in the top 5 movies, top 5 grossing movies. Up there was Spider-Man: No Way Home and The Batman. I mean, Sony is basically paying slave wages, because I bet you, who are the distributors? Who's the biggest distributor now of anime in the West? It's Sony, right? It's Sony. So I bet you, these anime distributors, they don't want to pay English voice actors crap. And this is horrible. So, and then, eventually, like, a lot of people are going to start leaving the industry because the pay is just not good. And that's what happens. If the pay is just not good, people don't see that it's worth it. So then they go on and do other things. Right? Anyways, I'm going to stop the video right there. The video is getting a little too long, but tell me what you think. I mean, seriously, tell me what you think, because this is just nuts. How do you perform? Do the English dubbing for a multi-million dollar anime movie, and you're only getting paid $600. I mean, that's just it's ridiculous. Like, we need like, I mean, I really hope that they start making these unions so that voice actors can get paid. Because if they don't, this is gonna hurt. Like, the anime industry is growing in size, but the people that work in it are basically living in poverty. This is not cool. This is not fair. So, anyways, whatever your thoughts are, comment below. Tell me what you think. This shit needs to stop. And thank you guys for watching. This is your boy Andy Matrix. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. I'm gonna keep talking about these things, about the anime industry, more and more and more. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed.